People always ask how I balance my family life with 400 shows a year. I'm just doing what I love with the people I love. It's my magic life.
I like Wes Iseli. I like everything about him.
In this week's episode, it's Natalie and I. We haven't done an episode with me and you together. Not counting the special edition Halloween episode.
Yeah.
But
well,
just me and you.
We just talked about Halloween and hauntings and stuff on that. That wasn't a normal me and you podcast.
Anyway, and tonight we're just gonna recap. It's Wes Iseli's Magiclife after all. We gotta get into...
Well, then you go for it, Wes Iseli. Tell him everything. I'll just sit here.
We got to get into what's been going on in Wes Iseli's life. And what's been going on with everything special in Wes Iseli's life. Including my wife, my daughter, my twins. I don't know, my RV. Where are we going to start today, Nat?
Well, why don't you start with the boy's first birthday? That was... back in September.
Well, we did a
big old first birthday bash.
Cookie Monster. I couldn't think of his name.
Yeah.
Cookie Monster theme party.
They love Cookie Monsters. We got a big old banner done for them that says Julian and Lex's first birthday with Cookie Monster on it. I made them a cute Cookie Monster cake. I also made a cake in the shape of a number 1. We had balloons everywhere, streamers around the back deck.
But you got some kind of kit on Amazon with Cookie Monster stuff. And we had one Cookie Monster balloon that was 3 feet tall.
Yeah.
And then we had a couple 2 feet cookies.
Uh-huh. And then some, just blue balloons maybe? Or maybe they had Cookie Monster's face on. I can't remember now.
They loved it.
And then, yeah. Yep, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of people come out. And we were able to do it on their actual birthday, which was kind of neat.
And we had a lot of people show up.
We did. And I think the boys had fun. And we gave them cake. And Julian hopped right in. Lex being Lex was like, what are you feeding me? And then he loved it. And so then they had a sugar high. It was really cute.
I just felt like I failed as a party host that year.
Why?
Because we ran out of chips in the first 30 minutes. And...
well, I asked you. I said, "Do we buy another bag?" You said, "No, that should be enough."
That's why I said I feel like I failed.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it was a family-sized bag of Tostitos and a family-sized bag of Doritos.
And we had cheese balls, and we had cookies, and we had all sorts of stuff. We had all sorts of stuff. I just guess people were in the mood for the...
I don't know.
The dipping ones.
But that's what
Tostitos.
killed me, because we had all those dipping sauces. We had 10 different flavors of dipping sauces, and we ran out. And I saw people grabbing crumbs out of the bowl, and it's like they really wanted those kind. And I,
well, we know for next time we'll buy extra of those, and then we'll probably get stuck with bags of Tostitos chips that'll last us forever.
It won't last us forever. That's the problem. That's the reason I only bought one bag of those big family stuff.
Oh, so you wouldn't be tempted later.
I wouldn't be tempted. You wouldn't be tempted. Lana wouldn't be just eating those for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
The cheese balls tempt me more than the Tostitos chips. But those are good once you get going.
But anyway, I mean, the boys could care less about opening presents. They don't have a clue what's going on. They turned 1. But
we had them in cute little onesies. They were cute little Cookie Monsters onesies that said it's my first birthday, and Cookie Monster was... and it had a picture of a little tie, and Cookie Monster was on the side. It was so cute.
So it looked like they were wearing a tie. It was very cute.
It did. They were handsome little farts that
And
day.
then when it was time to open presents, they were both asleep?
I think they were getting tired, and so they were not into it. So here I am sitting there opening presents, and there's no kids around.
I'm surrounded by 30 different people watching Natalie open presents.
Right. I wanted them to try to rip at the paper, but neither one of them were having it. Neither one of them. I think they both ended up falling asleep while I was opening presents. But at the beginning, I was trying to get them to start ripping paper. And Julian took a couple tugs, and then he was done. And Lex didn't even try. Maybe Christmas. Maybe they'll open something on Christmas.
Golly. Well, and I was running back and forth to be the loving husband and support you, but also take care of the kids because you were on your butt. You were sitting down on the ground, and I was
Yeah,
trying
on
to
the
hand
deck.
you presents, take presents away, get rid of the trash, check on the boys. If somebody gets tired of holding one boy, trade him to another person, trade the other kid to another person, spread
Yeah.
the love, do that, take pictures. And, my brother just got up from the party and went inside, so I went and checked on him. Willow disappeared, so I went and checked on her.
Oh,
And it was overwhelming.
sorry.
And then I go inside and people are eating crumbs. And, oh, daggone it. I'm a bad host.
Yeah.
But parties are hard because I want everybody to have a good time and I want everybody to feel like they're getting attention. But it's so hard.
Yeah, and you can't be everywhere at once, so that's why, I mean, you try to make the rounds, but it's not always possible. You get stuck with somebody, that really wants to talk with you, and then you feel like you didn't see another person that was there because you were... But you know what? I had fun. I think the boys enjoyed all the attention. I think they've loved all the toys and things. I've loved all the clothes they got and the diapers.
Their birthday was the 25th of
September.
September.
Uh-huh.
Yesterday was...
Yesterday was the 22nd?
Of October.
Of November.
Of November. So in 2 months, we introduced 2 new toys this week that they haven't even seen. That kicking thing and the and the soccer and basketball game.
Yeah.
That was in a huge box. It was 2 feet
That's
by
that was what
3
we
feet.
got them. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was a huge box sitting in the living room. Never got opened.
Right.
And then we went to go to a friend's house on Sunday for dinner, and we bought a pack of 8 cars with a little play track.
Uh-huh.
They never seen them.
I've been meaning to bring that to shows because I think that would be a good toy to have at shows to be able to take out, and you can open the bag and then you just put the Velcro the bag back together and put all the toys in it. I think it'd be great to bring, but I just kept forgetting to throw it in the toy bag.
Well,
so it worked out well. They loved playing with it the other night at our friend's house.
But they have so many toys and they got so many presents.
Yep.
Yeah, it's 2 of them, but it was a stack of presents.
Yep.
It was
And
crazy.
You know what I feel bad about? I haven't had a second to write thank you letters. I feel awful. It's 2 months later. I haven't written thank you letters.
Well, there's a reason for that.
Yeah?
Are you done with the birthday party? I'll go to the next subject. Are you?
What? Well, no, that's not the... Well, okay. Yeah, I guess. I mean...
That's a big part
I'm
of it.
done with the birthday party. They're teething now, too.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to do that. The reason I was saying you haven't read a thank you letter is because we had 48 shows in October.
Yeah.
Now, that's counting me teaching magic classes as well.
Right.
So that's 2 classes each week. But, I mean, we had
a lot.
Busy October. And then taking...
It was nice, actually. It's kind of nice to be busy with shows. Don't you think?
Yeah, that's all I want to do. If I could find an agent or manager just to keep me on the road, I'm happy. I'm happy here. I'm happy, but it's I should be on the road. I should be on the road.
I liked being that busy, but I don't know if I want it every single month. I'd want to space it out a little bit more. But it was nice after all the time we had off with COVID to be that busy. It was really nice to do that many shows and feel like you were in it again.
But here's the thing. So October had 48 shows.
Uh-huh.
Well, how does that work? How does that... That's too many days. But we still had Tuesdays, Thursdays, and every Friday but the last one off that month.
Yeah.
That's how that worked. We still had 2 days off a week. Which
yeah, but those days were filled with
office work and homeschool and yeah. But I'm saying no shows because people think 48 shows mean you're living in the RV, driving from place to place to place, and you haven't been home in 48 days.
It just means there are days where you have 4 to 5 shows in one day, like on
every weekend at that farm. We did 6 shows every weekend, and then we'd leave there and do more.
Right. So it was 3 shows per day. You're saying 6 shows every weekend. So it's 3 shows Saturday, 3 shows Sunday. And then we'd have, another show later, before or after. Like on Halloween, we had a show before.
Yeah.
So.
And that was fun. That was a close-up gig at I call it a resort. I mean, it's not, but it is. It is a resort. They have a hotel. They have...
Yeah, they have a
cabins.
lodge and they have cabins and they have places you can go camping, but they host weddings and they have a restaurant downstairs. It's beautiful. I love it. I tell you what, if we ever renew our vows, I want to go there.
The only problem is it's straight up a mountain. It's hard to get to, and
It
I
is
can't
not
imagine.
hard to get to. It's all paved now. It's totally fine. Don't say that, because then we invite people and they'll be like, he says it's hard to get to. It's not hard to get to.
It used to be way worse.
It's all paved now. You're good to go.
We're good to go.
What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know. I love that place. I love that
It's
place.
so
We were
beautiful, and the
freaking out.
views up there.
We were freaking out going there, though, because that was our first time taking the RV up a mountain. So I called the lady ahead of time.
Yeah.
Because the driveway up that mountain is just a one-lane road.
Right.
So if you run into somebody, I can't back that RV up 3 miles. I can't do it.
Well, they have little pull-off places, and I think if you were in a car and came upon an RV, I think the car would take the initiative to be the one that backs up to a pullover place.
I hope so.
You would think. So, but no, it's really pretty. It's up on a mountain. It has beautiful views. They have a beautiful, just the area that we did a show at, I think it was Valentine's Day of 2019, or it's right before the pandemic hit. We were up there where they do weddings, and that was just beautiful. Oh my goodness, to have that as a backdrop. How many years have we been married? 13? We should renew our vows on the 20th instead of the 25th, just to make it closer so that we can,
Who said we're renewing our vows on the 25th?
I don't know, it's a girl thing. It's just fun. Get to throw a big old party.
We can throw an anniversary party. We don't need to renew any vows.
Why
Listen,
not?
I'm on the podcast. I love you.
I love you too.
I don't want to put a suit on and do all that again. If that's what you want, though.
Thank you.
If that's what you want, we'll figure out a way to...
Maybe that's what I want. Maybe by the time I'm in the 20th anniversary or 25th anniversary, I'll be able to fit in my wedding dress again after having twins. I couldn't fit in it right now.
I'm bad at math. How old would the children be?
Let's see. For which one? 20? Or...
Sure.
Okay, so for 20, that's another 7 years. So they'll be almost 8. They'll be still 7 by the time our anniversary rolls around.
That'd be funny. We'll have...
And Lana would be... How old is she? 9?
She's almost 10.
So another 7. Gosh, she'd be 16.
She'd be turning.
No, she'd be turning 17, but we got married in May, so she'd be a solid 16.
Okay.
So...
Anyway, I'm just finding out with you guys that apparently
That makes
Natalie
me
really wants to
cry.
renew her vows.
Well, yeah. I don't know.
I say it every night before I go to sleep. I'm the luckiest man alive to have you sleeping beside me, and you're awesome in more ways than one. And I'm glad I dated a lot because it showed me what I didn't have or what I didn't want. And it checked off a lot of boxes. It makes me happy every day I have you.
Aww.
I would tell that to anybody in the world.
Aren't you sweet?
So why do I have to do that again?
Fine, then I want a really big anniversary party.
There you go.
And I mean like fancy schmancy fun. I want to wear a big old pretty dress and I want people to show up.
We can do that.
You hear me, people listening? I want you to show up.
This is your invitation. Anyway, yeah, so Halloween morning, we were at that beautiful resort, and I did close-up magic, and while people had breakfast. And that was it. And then we just got in the RV and did the farm. And
Yeah. And then we were supposed to have a show that evening for Halloween, but they actually moved it since it was a Sunday. They decided to move it to that Friday or something. And so we had off for Halloween evening. So we got to...
Which hasn't happened in 15 years. Has it ever happened since we've been together?
Well, I mean, last year we didn't have any shows because of COVID. Well, we had the farm, but that was it.
And we worked there on Halloween. What did we do with
we
did we do with Lana when we got done with the farm?
I don't know. We didn't go trick-or-treating. Because people were saying they weren't going to do trick-or-treating last year in 2020.
Maybe we just told her it was canceled.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because it kind of was.
Yeah. We had 1 year. Oh, we've only had 1 year. Because the place that we normally do our Halloween show at is a firehouse. And they were building a new building. And it wasn't done yet. So I think that was like 2018 or 2017 or something like that. They hadn't finished building it, so they couldn't have their Halloween event at all. They do a trick or trunk, and they have pizza for everybody, and they have us performing for them. And they canceled everything because they had nowhere to have it, because they were still building their
fire department.
Yeah, their fire department. So they canceled for that year. So we went, and she went trick-or-treating. She's gone to actual trick-or-treating once. We were going to do trick-or-treating this year, but then...
That was the year with the Addams family. We were at your mom's house.
Yeah, yep. And we didn't have a party that year for Addams family, and we looked so good as the Addams family. We should do that again, but what would the boys be? One of them could be...
Cousin It,
and the other one could be Pugsley.
Sure, if you want to repeat a costume we've done before.
I know, but we looked good.
And we have the costume still.
Lana would be so thrilled. She was not happy to be Wednesday.
I think she understands it more, though.
Did a great job at it, though. She looked really cute. We probably have to buy her a new costume, growing girl.
Have one.
But yeah, that was fun. That was a good costume.
So, we were talking about the kids, and we were talking about how busy our October was.
Yeah.
So that's why you haven't wrote thank you notes. That's.
Yeah.
I mean, we were busy.
I'm sorry if anybody who was there is listening to the podcast. I loved all the stuff they got. And I'm sorry I haven't written. I'm going to write thank you letters.
But we're not.
I don't know when, but I want to. It might be combined with a Christmas thank you.
Yeah, and this 48 shows isn't counting all the podcasts we did that month.
Right.
Being on people's podcasts, doing our own podcast. That doesn't count that. So that's more time. Plus, the babies are teething now.
Yeah.
So that makes this time a little bit tougher.
It really is. It's made sleep hard. I was telling you the other night, they can sleep during the day for 2 hours straight for a nap. But come nighttime, if they did 2-hour increments, I would be jumping up and down for joy. They're having a hard time. And it's, some nights it's the same boy. Other nights they take turns. And it's, wow.
To me, it seems like it's all Lex. Because Julian seemed to kind of go through it kind of quick.
Julian has had an easier time. He's had his nights. But Lex has had a harder time. There's been 2 nights where I've been up with him and gone downstairs in the middle of the night with him. And we've just hung out downstairs and he's been up until he finally gets so tired that he conks out. But I mean, the second time just happened this past week. He wouldn't go back to sleep. So I finally just like, I'll take him downstairs.
Natalie said, I was up with him for another 4 hours, and, he was just walking around the room, just tugging on his ears, crying off and on.
Yep.
And, that's I only got 1 hour sleep last night. But here's the good news. That television show that I wanted to watch, I'm done with season 1.
I got to watch 3 episodes. They have a new season that came on, and I haven't had a chance to watch any of them. I don't have time to sit down and watch TV. We'll watch stuff as a family, some nights, but it might be something quick. Every once in a while we'll watch a movie together, but you guys don't want to watch the show that I'm watching, and so I don't have a chance to just sit down and watch something by myself.
I don't know if Lana can watch that stuff you watch. You like murder mysteries and who did it, and
you can't. This one gives me the like. If I stayed up late, like if I got the boys to bed and I was just like, I think I'll watch something, I wouldn't want to pick that because I'd get scared.
Well, and
downstairs by myself at nighttime, I would get scared. It's scary, but I love it.
And the first 48 and all that stuff with all those crime scenes and everything, that would freak Lana out.
Yeah, no,
and there's
and those I'm not worried about. It's that one season that I just really want.
But they do like 3 episodes of that first 48 like every single day. And if somebody watches that, they think, like, America is, like... Can you imagine being in Europe and having Netflix and seeing the first 48? I mean, they just think that every neighborhood... CSI Vegas.
It's a dangerous place to live.
CSI Vegas. You can't go to Vegas and get home. Not a family of 5. Somebody's going to be dead.
Right?
Grissom's going to be looking for bugs in your belly.
Yeah.
You're not going to make it home. Anyway, I don't know. Now we're planning Lana's birthday party.
We are. The big 1-0 for Lana. She's going to be 10 and she's so excited and it makes me want to cry because it seems like just yesterday she was a tiny little baby.
But I'm worried. I'm worried she's going to be that kid that nobody shows up for her party.
Oh, I hope not. I think people are going to show up for the party. I've had people say, we will come to the party. I'm not sure anybody's going to stay to sleep over. That's the sad
She really
part.
wants a sleepover.
She really wants a sleepover. And so I said, okay, you're turning 10. Let's do a sleepover. One friend has night terrors, so I'm not expecting her to stay. Another family has said they don't allow their children to sleep over at anybody's house yet. Someone else, they just got, their house just got vandalized or something. So their daughter's a little nervous. So I really don't blame her. She might not want to sleep over. So it's all this stuff. I'm like, oh, Lord, I don't know if anybody's going to sleep over. But I think people are going to come to the party. I just don't know they're going to sleep over. The other thing is she really wants to do it on her actual birthday. And her actual birthday is a Tuesday. Granted, it's the week between Christmas and New Year's where people are usually, slow, off work, or, not doing, lighter schedule.
It's between the holidays, yeah.
Right. So, that's one thing. So I'm thinking people will come to her party. I'm just not sure that she's going to have anybody sleep over. And I really hope that doesn't make her sad. I hope she just really enjoys her birthday party.
Well, what was her theme of her birthday party she wanted originally?
So last year she did Trolls because she really wanted a Trolls cake. But she was like, I think I want to save that for my 10th birthday. I was like, you can do it twice in a row. It's totally fine. And so that's what she was going to do. She decided she wanted to do Trolls. Well, she changed her mind just the other day to wanting to do Julie and the Phantoms, which is on Netflix. It's like some girl, her mom died, but she's a musician, so she, people are trying to encourage her to do her music again. And so when she starts singing, this phantom band starts playing, and when people start listening, poof, everybody can see them. But when there's no music, only she can see them. It's interesting. It sounds cute, but I don't know. But anyway, I have to figure out how to do a Julie and the Phantoms cake. They have it might just be like a lightning bolt. They have like a lightning bolt thing in Julie and the Phantoms. I don't know. It doesn't seem that
I told her to
exciting.
get the little sugar pictures that you can put on.
But that doesn't seem like it comes with as much love, and I want to decorate her cake. Darn it.
But a lightning bolt?
Well, that's the logo of the show.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I'll talk to Lana. I have to talk to Lana about it, see what she thinks. But, a lightning bolt, maybe put a microphone on there and some music notes and...
I don't know. I've never seen it.
Well, me neither.
Does she have any big gift ideas she wants? Do you know of anything?
Well, she said she wanted a lava lamp, but you nixed that one. Which I don't blame you. She's only 10, and if it gets knocked over, because her room is a tornado region...
Well, we were at a friend's house the other night, and it was another couple, and all four of us, Natalie, myself, and the guy and the wife, all had lava lamps growing up. And I was like, all right, but how old were you guys? I was like 15, 16. How old were you?
I was in high school.
Yeah, I think it's a teenager thing.
Yeah.
And I think she's seeing these television shows on Netflix or Nickelodeon. I mean, Nickelodeon, they have pinball machines in their room and all this stuff, but it's a set. She doesn't get that, though, I don't think.
Yeah. They're not actually responsible for turning them off and everything else. I just don't know. Yeah. Yeah. So she's come to terms, I think, that she's not going to get one. But she hasn't decided what she wants yet. For Christmas or for her birthday.
And that would be an easy gift if... Right.
But, yeah, it would. But, yeah, she hasn't decided what she wants for Christmas or for birthday yet. So I don't know. There's, little things that she's mentioned. Like, she wants a little clip-on light to be able to clip onto her book so she can read at nighttime and just have her...
Yeah, that'll be easy.
Yeah, but, I mean, happy birthday, here's a light that you clip on your book,
Easy.
That's
I'm just saying, check, that's done.
Yeah.
That's easy, I get that one.
But as far as other stuff, I don't know. I don't know.
All right, well, let's switch gears a little bit.
Okay.
So we talked about the kids. We talked about our busy schedule.
Uh-huh.
I don't even know what it was. I got an email. I got a text message. I got something that was complaining about a guest that we had. That there was allegations they weren't cool. They weren't a nice person. And I'm just a magician, guys. I can't verify everybody and go back and do background research on every guest we have.
We don't do background checks on the guests.
I mean,
it's over the phone.
Do you want me to go and do background checks? Can you imagine that?
No.
But they were like, I can't believe you had that person on. Did you know? And I was like, were they accused of a crime? Did they have a court case? You're telling me alleged stuff, and there's no record of that, even if I searched it.
So they just told you pretty much rumors, is what it was.
Yes, but they were offended that I had this person on my podcast.
Wow.
And that hurt. It hurt.
Yeah. Well, that's not cool, because that's just spreading rumors still.
And
how awful is that?
Anyway, guys, we try to bring you the best guests we can, and I can't do background research on everybody. I can't. I have 4 jobs now. I'm a magician. I have a podcast. I have a television show. And I have a 501c3 nonprofit charity, Magic Giving Project. To figure out who we're having on, it's a great thing. When I have a list 3 months in advance of guests that I know will talk, it's not like pulling teeth to get them to talk and they'll be a good guest. That's my main prerequisite. If we learn something, that's great. If they're funny or educational, that's great. But I can't do background checks on people. And I'm not going to go and poll the internet. Does anybody know anything bad about this person?
Yeah, right.
I'm thinking about having them on. So I just wanted to vent that little piece because, yeah. Come on, people. Yeah. I can't. Anyway, enough of that one. I just had to get that off my mind because I hadn't had a chance to say that. What else do we have to talk about? Talk about the TV show. Okay. So our new syndication deal. Yeah. If you've heard the commercials in the past couple episodes, they're a little different now. Yep. No Jewel TV in there.
I know. It's kind of sad.
Well, it's like, when something like that happens, people are like, oh, you lost Jewel TV. And I felt like I was, losing a friend. I told Tom Julian, I feel like I'm losing you. I feel like I'm losing my friendship with you. Nope, I'm still on Facebook. I'm still on LinkedIn. Everything's good. Go, bird. Be free. Go. Yeah. So, Tom had a deal with a syndication company. And since my show was 100% ready to rock and roll, the syndication was selling me to other
areas, networks.
Yeah, other networks, other cable stations. And, but it needed some work. It had to be closed captioned. It had to be this, had to be that. And
put in the commercials, all that stuff, yeah.
And Tom Julian and his company, they just weren't at that level yet, ready for commercials. They were in pre-production with, it seems like 30 other television shows. Yeah. And it's like, all right, well, we're ready to sell. We're ready to do it. And Tom's like, look, I could do it for you, but it might take a while. Tom, we already have 3 different places sold. Houston, Knoxville, Nashville, they're already sold. They're waiting on our shows. Yeah, well, I can do it, but it's going to take a while. If you want to just take them as a client or have them take you as a client, and go with Golden Media, you can make some money now, and we're cool. Everything's good. He's got his fingers in 900 other pies. Yep. So it was the easiest breakup in the world. Yeah. Because it's like, I love Tom Julian. Tom Julian was great to us. Tom's a great guy. If he called tomorrow, I'd jump over the couch to answer the phone. I love the guy. But we're now with a new company called what is it?
Golden Syndication. Golden Media.
Golden Media and Syndication.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
And they're
really awesome so far. Yeah.
So far,
really
so
nice,
good.
And they're always willing to answer our questions and get right back to us if they can't answer the phone right away. And yes. And I've really enjoyed working with them.
They have a great team behind them.
Yeah.
I like Glenn. He's my favorite.
Well, Glenn also likes magic, so that makes you guys click right away. Plus, he's the marketing guy, which also makes you two click, so you have a lot in common. And, he seems like a really nice guy. He has a lot of good ideas, it sounds like, for this, so.
I put a thing on Facebook, and the problem is I don't like doing those 12-paragraph Facebook posts.
Right.
I like to be able to post something on Facebook and then take it to Instagram, and you don't have room for 12, and nobody's going to read all that anyway.
No.
But I wanted to say something about, hey, Golden Media has Glenn. Glenn's awesome. Glenn's my new buddy. Glenn's into marketing. Glenn's into magic. Glenn used to be a member of the International Brotherhood of Magicians. He knows magic.
Mm-hmm.
This is awesome. And he's got great ideas, and I'm loving pitching stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't say all that.
Right.
So my post was like, I have a new friend named Glenn. He's with Golden Media. This is going to be fun.
Put that voice with it.
That's the way I read it. So I put my post out last night at like almost midnight. I got it in under the radar before midnight, and I got up this morning and read it, and I'm like, I like Glenn. Glenn's my buddy. Like,
well, don't
Natalie,
put that voice with it.
I
I
said-
thought it was a good post. I read it.
I
and
said,
I was
Natalie
like,
read
it. Sounds great. Yeah.
Anyway, so we have some really cool things coming. We're learning stuff all the time. So with television, Tom Julian's like, the television show has to be 22 minutes, 30 seconds. Put the Jewel TV logo in there. And here's a list of credits to put at the end of the television show. Okay. Gold Media says, you don't need credits. Do you know what credits are for? Credit is to give credit to people that says they worked and did this job so that they can get paid from the union. If there's no union employees, you really don't need credits in your television show. Who's in your show? And who does this, and this? Me and Natalie. So your credits really would be me and Natalie.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't need that. So what you could do was this. And that was eye-opening. I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, me neither. Yeah, I just assumed. Right, I didn't know that.
I was asking them for a list. All right, so who do I put as marketing guy? Glenn, what's Glenn's last name? How do I put him as the marketing advisor for the television show? How do I put... No.
Right.
We're just syndication. You did all that yourself.
Right.
That's all you guys. So, we're learning. And, with Jewel TV running our television show, they ran season 1 and 2 of our show. It was never closed captioned. And Golden Media says to be syndicated on cable television, it's against the law if it's not.
Right.
It might be different on streaming platforms, but in regular television, it's against the law if it's not closed captioned.
Yeah.
So we got to get all the episodes closed captioned. And so we're saying I'm out to do that, and we're doing all the legwork.
Right.
But we're learning.
Yep.
And it's a process.
It is a process.
But it's,
We're
I don't know.
getting it done, though.
We're
Yeah.
getting it done. What else you want to talk about?
It'll be out there soon.
Yeah, so, she's saying that she has another streaming platform that wants us right away, but it's another new platform like Jewel TV. And she's like, I'm not going to take them unless they can show me their marketing plan.
Right.
And they can show me that they're profitable.
Right.
And they can show me viewing numbers.
Yeah.
If they hold any of that aside, we are not going with them. I'm like, go, girl. She says, because you're
Sounds
getting
great.
paid for this. We're not
Right.
giving this stuff out for free.
Right. You don't give your content for free. You get paid for it. So if
Wow.
they can't prove that they can make money, I'm not giving it to them.
I like
All
you.
right.
I like you. Also, we had the foot doctor on months and months ago talking about my boo-boo. My foot's still bothering me.
I know. And you know why? The foot guy, your foot doctor.
It's not like
actual
I'm
foot
limping or I
doctor,
need crutches. It's just I'm still in
You
pain.
do limp when you get up. When you get up from sitting down for a while, you limp.
It gets stiff.
And-
It hurts.
And the foot doctor you went to said, if it's not better by September 1st, come back. You have not gone back yet, and it's the end of November.
This was a foot specialist. All he did was take an x-ray. He'd come in there, and he'd say, yep, can you do it this way? Can you move it this way? Okay. If it's not better in a month, come back and see me. I come back the next time they take an x-ray. Yeah, well, there's no swelling or anything, and I don't see anything on the x-ray. So if it's not better next month, come back and see me. I did that 3 months in a row. I felt like it was a waste of time. It's an hour away. I had to wait in the waiting room for 45 minutes with a mask on. I have to get x-rayed.
This last time he let it go from like July to September. And so maybe if you had gone back and said it still hurts, maybe there was something else that might be wrong with it or something that he could have figured out.
I don't know.
If it hadn't healed by then yet. But
Anyway.
it's definitely not healed all the way since it's still hurting.
No, but I'm working out, and I'm doing 5 miles a day on my trails in the backyard. And with all the leaves down, I haven't mowed my trails, and all the leaves have fallen. And, you know, I hit a root, and I'm trying to adjust it with my foot, and that hurts. And then after I'm done, it's like, yeah, my foot's achy, my foot hurts. But it's not like it was. It's not like I can't put weight on it. It's not like if somebody was chasing me, I couldn't run. But when I'm done running, my foot's going to hurt.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe it's just more time. Maybe I'm just getting old and it's taking forever to heal. But
or maybe you should see the doctor again.
Or maybe it just takes more time to heal. That's what he's going to say. He did it 3 times in a row. 3rd time's a charm. I'm done, Doc. You're not doing anything. And he didn't even give me the x-rays. I don't even get to see a picture of my broken toe. I want to see a picture of my feet. Can I get a copy of that?
Toe? You didn't break your toe.
Yeah, I have.
Ligaments.
My big toe is...
Oh, he said that could have been a break or you could have been born that way.
But I remember when I broke it.
So who knows if it's broken or if it was broken or if you were born that way.
Afterwards, I remember breaking it. But anyway, so there's somebody coming in the door. Yes, Lana. We're trying to do a podcast, Lana. What?
All right, keep going, Wes. Nope, just keep going.
Well, I don't know. So I remember breaking my toe. We're trying to record in our magic room tonight instead of the RV, and my little girl's squeaking the door walking in. She's watching the boys, so it might be a diaper change. I don't know. But I broke both my big toes. I broke one at the beach chasing an iguana in Cancun. I love iguanas. I wanted to catch a wild iguana or at least pet it or get near it. And I'm a fool. And the other one was we were at a resort when I was working with Pepsi with my friend Everett. And I just tripped up a step. And man, I remember that one breaking because that hurt so bad.
Up a step. But see, it didn't last hurting you. Like, you were fine by the end of the day. You weren't complaining about it. It would hurt every once in a while, but
you remember
it wasn't
that
as bad
when I was
as your
chasing the
ligament
iguana?
thing.
You remember when I was chasing the iguana and broke the other one?
Well, you say you broke that one, but
that's the one he saw in the x-ray.
Again, you hurt yourself, but it wasn't...
It kept feeling...
anything that, like...
Not like this bad.
Later
No, not like this bad.
So
like, that feels like it needs to be
like
cracked.
Maybe it was like a fracture or something.
That feels like it needs to be cracked every once in a while. It hurts real bad like it needs to be cracked, but it doesn't hurt anywhere near this. Yeah. But anyway... but working out. So things got crazy. I gained some weight with the hurt foot. And then I was back trying to work out. And then Natalie stopped breastfeeding. And then it was, as soon as the kids wake up, they're yours, because she's up with them all night, I understand. And that lasted for like a month and a half, 2 months, right?
What's that? You still get up with them.
The kids are up. Now it's your turn.
You still do that.
No, because I had to ask you the other day. I said, hey, is it okay if I get up at 7:30?
Yeah, but today they actually slept till you got back.
Yeah.
Which
nice. They're supposed to. And so I get up at 7:30 and I work out till 9:30. And then I get the kids. And then I watch the boys.
Well, you get up at 7:30. You toddle around for a bit. So I wouldn't say you start working out till what, 8:15?
No, I was out there at 8 this morning.
Were you?
Yeah, that's what it said on my Fitbit.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
But I did lay in bed for a good 10 minutes and you thought I went back to sleep. Because I checked the weather and it said it was 27 degrees. And I'm underneath those warm covers and I'm like, that's going to suck. But I put on long johns and, extra clothes and layer up. And it's really not that bad. It's just you layer up, get motivated, and just step outside. Once you do that, you can do it. I mean, it's just...
And you're going to warm up once you get moving.
Yeah. But, man, so I'll walk up my trails. I have a tree house that's got 2 flights of steps on it. So when I get to the tree house on my trails, I go up the 2 flights of steps and back down. So I'm doing staircases during my laps. And what is it, a half a mile just to back trails?
I don't think so. It's not that long. Maybe for your legs, not for my legs.
Yeah, our Fitbit, we can go on a walk on our trails together. And it says that I walked way further than her. Because I have little legs, so it's...
But you would think the distance would be the same. It's not fair.
And my heart rate always gets higher than yours. Like
Yeah,
it says you've...
I have a really slow heart rate. My resting heart rate is usually somewhere between 56 to 58. It's gone down to 49 before. So
She'll live forever.
When I'm just sitting still, I'm really slow. So for me to work out and really get my heart rate going, I'm pushing myself on the treadmill and doing other stuff in the gym.
And my heart rate
really
gets
get my
going,
heart
and it
rate
says
going.
I've entered workout mode when I'm just walking the trails. I'm walking the trails. I can't jog yet because my foot hurts. So I'm walking 5 miles.
Are you like out of breath at all? Are you breathing hard at all?
No.
See, that wouldn't get me workout minutes.
But I do have a fast pace. I'm going faster. I mean, I'm not.
But that wouldn't get me workout minutes.
I'm not smelling the flowers. I'm trying to get 5 miles in before 9:30.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, an hour and a half to do 5 miles. How fast is that?
I don't know.
It's pretty slow. But I'm also going up steps and...
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. But 27 degrees, that was awful.
Yeah, well, it's going to be cold tonight for me to go out and work out.
We have a gym in our backyard, which is a shed we dropped. We have a treadmill in there, bench machine, big screen TV.
A mat to do stuff on the floor.
Got some
Hand
free weights.
for me, yeah.
It's our gym. That works. It's a gym.
Yeah. No, I like it.
But the problem is, it's not insulated. I mean,
No.
it is. Does it have insulation at all? It doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
So,
but I mean, you don't, obviously, you close everything. There's no wind.
right.
But there's a little heater that does a horrible job of heating it up.
Well, if you put it on at 5 o'clock and you went out there at 9 o'clock and worked out.
It would be nice. I should have turned it on before we started the podcast instead of waiting, but oh well. But yeah, no, it's miserable because you're out there. I've done it before where it's so cold. I'm running and I'm sweating, but I'm so cold my toes are numb and I can't feel them. But I'm sweating at the same time.
So I have hand weights out there that I want to put on workout gloves to pick them up because they have metal handles.
Yeah.
And it hurts to pick them up.
Yeah, I'm sure. But it's a nice little area to have to work out. I know it's not bad when it's not that cold. You know, it's only in the wintertime that it's kind of miserable.
Even in the summer when it's 100 degrees, you
just
open up both barn doors of it.
And we have
a fan. It's
the
great.
Yeah, and I feel like the fan does better. It's not like cold air, but it's a fan. It does better than the heater. The heater just like, instead of going, whoo, hot air, it's just kind of like, I feel like it's just sort of barely blowing. And I was like, oh man, I need some more power behind this because I'm cold.
But that's, see, I feel like my mornings, and I was talking about this on somebody else's podcast that I did the other day.
But I'm not going out there with long johns on and a heavy jacket because I'm getting on a treadmill and running. So I just have workout clothes on. I'm not getting all layered up like you are. You can get layered up and be in the cold and be all right and warm up.
Yeah, but I mean,
I'm just having a workout shirt and pants and...
It was 27 this morning, and I wouldn't say I sweated, but I got moist.
Yeah.
I mean, does that... But I was also layered, and
right.
I was also going nonstop for an hour and a half. I don't know. But I don't know.
Whatever. You're out there, you're burning calories, you're doing something, so it's good.
Well, I'm just trying to get back at it. Man, I would like to be able to work out. I would like to be able to... It's just time, man. So what I was saying on the podcast the other day was I had to ask Natalie for permission. Hey, look, if the kids get up at 7:30, can you watch them till 9:30? Yeah, can you watch them till 9:30? I need to get my workout time. I know they're not breastfeeding anymore, but I need me time. I have a hard time cutting off. When I get in the office, it's hard for me to cut it off at 9 p.m., at dinner time, if I'm in the house,
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like.
Yeah, so in the mornings, before the house is awake, that's my me time. I can go work out, and nothing's going to bother me. The phone can ring, I'll put it in voicemail, because Natalie's not up yet. She can't book a show, so I can't do anything. Unless somebody's name comes up on dial, I'll answer it. But, yeah, that's my me time. Right?
Where's my me time? I don't consider my workout me time. That's workout time. Ugh.
Well, it's not like I'm playing with magic tricks and having fun.
I know.
It's just that from my disconnect from my business, because I'm so. I don't know.
You're good.
I have a million things to do.
Today was a fluke that they slept till 9:30. It was nice, but I was surprised. They only do that every once in a while. They're normally up by 8:30.
Yeah.
So it sucks because normally you could get up and I could have extra sleep.
Well, we've done this 2 days in a row now.
Now I've got to get up and
yesterday,
lose my sleep.
And yesterday when I came in the house, you were downstairs.
It doesn't happen. I don't get back in bed till 10 to be able to have a little nap.
I came in the house yesterday. You were downstairs holding one boy.
Yeah.
The other one was still asleep. And today...
They were both asleep.
Well, the only reason you stayed up late today, I could have changed their diapers and done everything just like you wanted me to.
Uh-huh.
But a kid had a purple lip, and I was making sure it wasn't dying or lack of blood somewhere.
Yeah. I think he sucked on his lip instead of, maybe he couldn't find his binky at some point at night, and he sucked on his lip instead.
It was purple.
It still is.
It was purple.
It's still purple.
So, and we had a doctor's appointment for the twins today.
Yeah.
And they said both of them are short like me.
They're both in the 25th percentile for height. But Julian's on the 25th percentile for weight, and Lex is on the 70th percentile for weight. And he's only a little over 2 pounds heavier than Julian, but that makes a huge difference, apparently. So, it's like, once they get to be teenagers, 2 pounds isn't going to be a big deal.
But here's the thing. So Lex is the heavier one.
Yes.
He doesn't have an off switch. He'll eat all night long.
Yeah.
Julian throws up a lot. So he's bulimic.
Gotten better. No.
He's bulimic. He's not getting those calories that the other one's getting.
He's you're gonna jinx it, but he's done a lot better recently. He hasn't puked as much. But he has your sensitivity where if it's real hot, you can't feed him when it's hot because he will puke.
He can't eat outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I go to the beach at summertime or go to Cancun or something and they're wanting to feed me on the beach, I'm like, I can't eat. I'm hot. I can't. Ugh. Yeah. That's the last thing I want to do.
And that's his problem. He can't eat when he's hot. He pukes it up. So
we were in Cancun. They're like, it's a beautiful night. Would you like to eat outside? No. I want to eat inside. Ugh.
Well, it wasn't that bad at nighttime. But yeah. But he's gotten better at that. But he does have the off switch, Julian. When he gets full, you know it because he won't let you feed him anymore. Lex will just sit there and keep opening his mouth. So to gauge when they're done, you go by Julian.
And they're like little vultures. So
oh my goodness, they're such little vultures.
We try to. I like to eat in the dining room. I don't like to have a plate on my lap and try to eat off my lap. I don't know. I'm not set up right for it. I don't know. I'm not comfortable. Whatever. And we have a proper dining room in this new house, so let's eat in the dining room. Natalie's always saying, let's eat in the living room. Let's eat in the living room.
Well, the boys are out walking around. My reasoning for that is I need the boys to stay active so that they are tired for the red time. And we've done it a couple times where we've put them in their little bouncers while we go eat because it's not, time for them to eat or whatever. It just doesn't mesh up with their schedule. And by the time we're done eating, I go in there and they've fallen asleep. And inevitably, it will be really hard for me to get them down that night because they've taken a little nap too late in the day. So that's why I'm always like, let's just eat in the living room because they can still be walking around while we eat. But they're definitely little vultures and they know who to come to. Me. Because I give them bites of my food when I have it in there. Which is fine. They enjoy it. They have a good time. But on nights like tonight where we're having spaghetti, we can bring them in the dining room with us.
Yeah, they'll eat with us. Yeah. And they're starting to eat with us
it's
more and more now because they're getting teeth.
And it's just certain things that they can't really eat. Like, last night I made soup, and that's kind of hard to feed them. So I gave them Fruit Loops as a snack while we ate, and that kept them very happy. They were happy with that, and they had, baby food for dinner. Tonight they can eat the spaghetti, and they had pizza at a friend's house the other night and a banana. they're eating more and more regular food, which is kind of nice. It's slowed down the amount of baby food we've had to buy.
And we went out to that Mexican restaurant, and they had an entire hot dog.
Yep, and fries.
And French fries,
Yep.
and the bun.
Yeah.
We had to really chop it up crazy, but, I mean, they ate it all.
They ate it all. So, and they love pancakes and love eggs, and, yeah, they always eat breakfast with us now, which is good. That saves us. And I've been thinking maybe I just start making, like, peanut butter jelly sandwiches for lunch instead of,
Yeah.
Because I skip lunch a lot. It just works out that way. We eat breakfast so late. By the time lunch would roll around, I feel like it's right before I'd be working out. So I'd get sick if I tried to work out. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
But if I gave them, like...
Are you making one sandwich or two?
One. Chop up a sandwich and then give them a banana with it.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
They'll do that.
I thought about that today, and then I forgot promptly as I fed them lunch, and I'm feeding them baby food going, I meant to do that.
Yeah, we could have saved $6 just now.
I know. But anyway, they're getting better eating real food, which is nice. But, yeah. That's my reasoning behind, getting back to what we were talking about, that's my reasoning behind wanting to eat in the living room. So they don't fall asleep in their bouncers when we leave them to go eat. When they couldn't eat the meals that we had, that was tougher stuff that they just don't have the teeth yet to eat. There. I got my reasoning out. Anyway.
So, after we record this podcast, we have 1 day left. So by the time this comes out, it already happened. But we have to go to Maryland to do a resort Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah.
Black Friday. I'll be doing close-up magic that night, and then the big show on that Saturday.
Yeah.
And then I have to take the RV. That's something we need to do tomorrow. I need to hook the trailer up to the RV and just take it up and down the road. Just to pull the trailer, just to see turning it out of our driveway onto that road, onto the next road.
Okay.
Just to see what the angles are on that.
Go take it, fill it up with gas while you're doing it.
Yeah.
So we have a full tank to start with.
Well, I need your help lining it up because I can't see to back it up, and
yeah.
that's going to be hard. Because
where are you going to do it at? Because you might need to put it on a van and move it somewhere that's easier for you to hook it up to the RV. Hey, we can talk about that later. Nobody's interested in that kind of thing.
Well, we got to get it done.
Yeah.
So now we have to pull our trailer 4.5 hours north to do that, and I'm nervous. I'm nervous just because it's always awful traffic. Even the van and the trailer, people don't want to let you merge.
Don't want to let you get over. Yeah.
So we got to figure all that out.
Now you got an RV and a trailer, and with the van, I could hang out the window and ask and point. But with the RV, there's a extra jutted out wall, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to be my whole waist up out the window trying to get somebody's attention to get over.
I asked Natalie to look to see if I can get over because the mirror is messing up. And she's, I can't see this wall behind me. I don't know. She has to.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Can't look behind you because,
That's crazy.
There's
you
a
can't
house.
just lean out and look.
There's a house behind
We're
you.
pulling the house.
Yeah, so.
But we're loving the RV. The RV
it's
is
nice. We've had, start to get a little busy. I've only had to do 1 day of school in there, but we did it, and it was nice. I think I'm going to, because Lana at the table, she takes the seat that rides backwards, and Willow takes the seat that rides forwards, faces forwards. I think I have to ask Willow if I can switch during school, because I got a little car sick, and I'm wondering if I turn around the correct way. I already have the shades shut, so I'm not seeing scenery going past.
But going backwards, it messed you
But
up?
maybe going backwards, maybe if I face forward, it would be better.
I don't know. Maybe you're thinking about it. Unless when I brake.
I get car sick, honey.
Yeah, I know.
I can't do anything in the car. So I got through a day of school, though, while we were driving, so that was good. But I'm just thinking maybe if I sit facing forward, that might help a little. I don't know. Maybe it won't help at all, but I'm going to try it. So.
Well, I think we talked about on the podcast that our RV got electrocuted.
Yeah.
We talked about that, right? Didn't we?
I think so.
And we finally got an appointment. RVs are so popular right now. We called 4 different places, and everybody had a 2-month waiting list.
Yeah.
And I found a place that my RV has actually been to before. It's a shop my RV's been to before. And the guy said, not 2 months, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That sounds a lot better. Yeah, we'll do it.
Maybe it's a little less because it's gotten cold out and people have... But you would think that's when they would want to get them worked on. I don't know.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So we're going to get, hopefully, the whole electrical thing fixed in 2 weeks.
Yeah, because everything is... Nothing works. Like we said before, the fridge, the air conditioner, the heater back there.
The microwave.
The microwave's done and gone.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know about the plumbing and all that stuff. We have to figure all that out, too.
Yeah.
But we just like the elbow room. We like the space.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're happy right now.
We have a place where we can store food, so we can bring...
It's like a cooler now. It's just a refrigerator that doesn't work. It's like a cooler.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you know, even without that, we have a place where we have, like, chips and granola bars and different things as snacks, so we don't have to stop and...
Right.
Man, I'm hungry. I could use a snack right now. Well, go back in the back and get one.
Kitchen cabinets back there.
You don't have to stop at a gas station and buy a really expensive bag of chips, or, Lord, you want to be healthy and buy a $4 banana, and so you just have it back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's nice. It's very nice.
So are we going to be able to do all of our Black Friday shopping this year, you think? Because you don't think so?
Well, you said once you got there, you wanted to stay there. So, no, I don't think so.
Well, we can go to that Walmart and pull that van and trailer and then go across the street.
You said...
Don't mess up my Black Friday shopping.
Once I get there, I just want to park it. Find the parking spot and park it and be there.
But we have to go to Walmart to get all of our snacks, so...
No. You said... On the way there, we were going to buy something for breakfast for the next day, and we're going to have pizza delivered to the hotel room
that
for
night.
dinner.
Yeah.
And so then we don't have to leave. So I don't know how, unless we get there, we actually are able to get there early. I don't know how you're going to get
We're going to get there early. We always get there early enough to Black Friday. Don't take that away from me.
Okay, well, if we do, and we're not stuck in traffic because we're an RV pulling a trailer, that's great.
Well, good.
But Lord have mercy.
I should have parking at the end of that parking lot.
Maybe. I don't know. You know how busy they get.
But send Lana.
But here's the thing.
Send Lana and Willow in a cart with the boys.
But listen, the RV takes up 2 parking spots on its own.
Mm-hmm.
Now you need 3. Where are you going to park?
Just on the end. Take up 5 parking spots on the end. You don't think there'll be room on the end?
Oh, you're going to do crossways?
I'll go all the way to the... Near the highway park.
If there is, I don't know.
And the extra steps.
They've been so busy that those back places haven't been open before. Is what I'm saying. So.
Well, if that happens, you can drop me off, and I'll go Black Friday shopping.
And then where am I supposed to go?
You just circle.
No, I'm not talking about Walmart. I'm talking about the hotel.
The hotel's gonna be hard.
Right.
I might have to. The hotel's a whole different conversation.
I was talking about the hotel parking the whole time.
The hotel parking. I think we're gonna have to park like on the road. Going towards the other, I don't know what it is back there, like the marina.
You're going to have to ask, make sure that that's okay, and they're not going to ticket you or tow you.
Yeah, but anyway.
Yeah.
So,
we have some finagling to do, so it's not like... Anyway.
But I get to take the RV. We'll find out. It'll be an adventure. Mm-hmm. It's always... Life with me is an adventure. You're so lucky.
What are you talking about? You're so lucky.
Every day. I am lucky. I'll say that. But every day with me. Golly. If I could put on your shoes, number 1, they wouldn't fit.
Okay.
A day in the life of yours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we were all over the place tonight, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you enjoyed your Thanksgiving. By the time you hear this, it'll be already past.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. We were all over the place tonight.
It was fun, though.
So, our TV show, Wes Iseli's Magiclife, has been picked up by Golden Media Syndication. They are selling our show across the country, so check your local listings to see if we're in your area. And if not, ask your local cable provider, and hopefully we will be soon. Also, check out wesisley.com for our show merch. That's logo t-shirts, my podcast TV t-shirts, Magic Man hats, stickers, playing cards, and more. See you next week. Check us out online at wesisley.com and patreon.com/Wes_Isley for behind-the-scenes videos, blooper videos, never-before-seen footage, discounts on merchandise, magic trick tutorials, and more. That's Wes Iseli, spelled Wesiseli.